My name is Aradhika. I have been in marketing for almost more than 2 decades now. Marketing being my passion as well as profession, I think it has been a great journey because constantly I have been pushed. I have had a great learning curve, worked with some amazing leaders, and at this point of time, it remains my biggest passion besides food. Products, brands today are a sum total of experiences, more than what the product is, more than what the price or any other physical attributes. I think it's an experience. And AI or virtual try-ons or whatever technology that has come in has added to the experience. I mean, it can take away as well if it's a bad experience, but it has definitely helped enhance the experiential part of it. And that's why I think technology is done well for fashion and apparel, any kind of lifestyle products. I think it's a borderless world today. Whatever trends exist in the West are coming to India, and there's no time lag. Communities, people across the world are connected very seamlessly. And the biggest difference today, therefore, is it's not like what is in fashion or in trend in the West and does not come to India, or same way what is in India does not go there. So that's the biggest change. I feel that you can experience or you can see the same fashion trends, the same kind of various trending things across the world consistently. Earlier it wasn't the same. And the other big difference is that most consumers today do not really care for trends or fashion. I think it's become a lot more about personal choices. What are you comfortable with? Because as people have evolved, as Indian consumer has evolved, it has the confidence to wear whatever they feel like wearing. I mean, they're not looking at, okay, this star is wearing this, so I'm going to wear this. Yes, there is a section that wears that. But the others are very confident in their skin. They're like, I want to wear this, regardless of the fact that whether the biggest Bollywood star is wearing it or not, I'm going to be wearing it. So that sense, that thing has changed a lot. That is a consumer insight, that consumers are far more confident, and they don't need a reason, or they don't need to look up to their fashion icons, anymore, because they themselves think that we are fashion icons. I think there are the top 3 things I would say that are really important or needed in marketing. The critical 3 are: number 1 is how well you understand your consumer, buying behavior, consumer insights. If you have that rigor in you, if you have a clarity that, I'm going to be just building the consumer persona or consumer profile really well, skill to do that and the rigor to do that, that would, I would say, be the number 1 attribute for a good marketer. And therefore all the students should definitely look at that, acquiring that, building on that. The second thing I would say is something called attention to detail. Marketing is as much about art as there is to science. So the art part of it is, there are subtle cues, because every little thing that you see on a paper, on a print ad or in a reel, everything seems to say something to the consumer. You have to be extremely certain that, okay, whether this small detail you can't be missing. There can be no typos. There can be no inconsistency. If you're doing an ad in Malayalam, it has to be the right cultural nuance. It can't be something that you do a Hindi ad now, and because with the advent of technology, with all that has changed, consumers have to be served absolutely personalized things. So second is, like I said, attention to detail. It's a skill that every marketer must have. And the third thing is working with data. That fluency and that inherent adeptness at working with data, understanding data, deep diving into data, really being able to splice it, getting into the thick of things, because data is something that now in the last 15-20 years that has come in, and it can give you so much more perspective than just that subjective mass. So like they say, marketing is a blend of art and science. So the art part is the creative and the attention to detail. The science part is all the data and and all the numbers, the research part of it. So these are the three things that I would say essentially that make for a good marketer, and the student should definitely look at acquiring all the things around them to build a great marketing career. I think AI is a development that is going to make them more efficient and more effective marketers, and that's what they should be looking at. So AI is not going to take away the essence of their creativity, the core of storytelling, but it will definitely help them create better stories more efficiently, more effectively, with very low budgets. And they should really understand the capabilities that these tools will bring in and learn them so that they're able to use them very efficiently and effectively. At the end of the day, it's their own natural intelligence that is required, their understanding of their consumer, understanding of the buying behavior and the triggers for purchase, etc., while using AI to really enhance the creative part of it, the storytelling part of it, the personalization part of it, and make it much more effective than possibly earlier you could. There are a lot of possibilities that have come in through AI, and they must deploy that. But it doesn't take away from the fact that their originality, their creativity naturally is what is going to be the foundation. AI is really going to be the framework on top of that.